Nathan, are estate agents like robots when it comes to applicants?
I think it's becoming more inherent. Again, as we touched on earlier on, the structure of conversation in a social setting or even a business setting is designed and done, and you're naturally doing it as a person to glean information, understand, empathise with the person and to get on with the person. And you can't necessarily deal with that, whether it's over the telephone or face-to-face, in a very, very short space of time. You actually achieve more by letting that person talk and then filling in with the questions rather than questioning people and getting bullet point answers. Because I think what you'll find when you look at most applicants is that journey and what they set out to buy and what they end up buying are two separate things. And the relationship you've got with that and the understanding of that person either allows you to see through what they think they want to what you know they want, or it leaves you in a position where you're constantly sending that 3-bedroom detached house to them, and then all of a sudden you find they've bought in the next town or the next borough and they've bought a 2-bedroom apartment or a 4-bed detached house and you didn't know that.
I don't like to use the word fault, or use the word cause. Is that because of CRM systems being very dictatorial? Is that lack of training? Because let's be honest, negotiators tend to be the younger ones.
No, I think the CRM systems are designed to support agents, and there are a phenomenal amount of tools within them which do that. What I do think has happened is, as people have moved away from using things like old priority pads and things like that, where you actually wrote everything and then transpose that onto the system, what's tended to happen, people now shortcut everything and go straight to email or straight to there, and it almost becomes a desire to finish those conversations fairly quickly. I spend a lot of time listening to Rightmove leads, Zoopla leads from various agents, and it's almost as if there, in some instances, is an urgency to get that person off the telephone, whereas actually, if you want to do your job properly, you're better off dealing with 10 very good quality applicants than 150 applicants that you've no understanding on.
Well, they get lost in the computer system, don't they?
And I think they get lost in the noise. I wouldn't say so much the computer system, because the computer system is a great backup tool, but you shouldn't be relying on that to do all of your main core selling. And for example, if you've got a property on the market, say at £200,000, and the owner is keen to sell and maybe might be more flexible for a cash buyer, that cash buyer out there doesn't know that. They only know that with conversation with you. And if you're not having that relationship and you're not picking up the phone, and that's probably the most important thing, if you're not picking up that phone and talking to people and encouraging them and manipulating their viewpoint and to widen those prospects, then it does make things harder.